Hi, I'm Mark Delaurier, and I'm going to teach you how to make tzatziki. Not the small Japanese car, but the Greek spread that's used to spread on pita bread and used as an appetizer. Okay, I'm going to take 2 English cucumbers. The reason I use these are the seeds are a lot smaller and less watery. We're going to take the seeds out though, but it still affects the total consistency of the tzatziki. Okay, we're going to peel the cucumbers first. Okay, we'll discard the peels, unless any of you have some use for them other than compost. And we're going to take and cut the cucumbers in half and then quarter them. And by quartering them, that's the easiest way to take the seeds out. And the reason for taking the seeds out, it ends up making the tzatziki too watery and soupy. Okay, we'll turn these that way. The best way to deal with the seeds is to take and put the cucumber on its flat side and just go with your knife along the bottom of the seeds. And that really doesn't take too long. The problem I've had with getting tzatziki in this country is, like I said, it ends up being soupy and watery. And a lot of that is because of the American yogurt. Yogurt here is generally not strained, so it's not nearly as thick as the Greek yogurt. All right, the next step, make sure that's all hooked up and ready. Take the food processor, and you want to use the shredding blade with it. Get that hooked up, turn it on. Now that you have your cucumbers shredded, you want to strain all the water out of them, or at least as much as you can get out. Cucumbers are very watery, and that is the key cause of making tzatziki soupy in addition to thin yogurt. The best way to do that is to take a clean kitchen towel and make a little bundle with it. And you can see it's, without even squeezing it, the water's dripping out already. And I would squeeze that a good 7 to 8 times, as tight as you possibly can. Okay, so then we're going to take that out of the towel, place it in a bowl. To that we're going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Next will be 1 clove of garlic, which we're going to chop very fine. juice of 1 lemon. And if you don't have a strainer, just squeeze it through your fingers to catch the seeds. Okay, then we're going to add a little olive oil. I'm using a good extra virgin olive oil. And we'll add about 1½ tablespoons. And we'll take and mix that around well. We're going to add our yogurt. And I'm using a Greek yogurt. And it really does have the consistency of sour cream. And another difference between the Greek yogurt and the American yogurts are primarily made with all cow's milk. This particular yogurt is half sheep's milk, half goat's milk. So you really get a nice tangy taste to it. And this is a ½ kilo package, 17.6 ounces. So a good way to look at it is roughly a pint of yogurt to 2 cucumbers. All right, and the last step is just to mix that up well. All right, now I'm toasting a pita bread in olive oil. You just want to get it lightly browned on both sides. And I'm going to plate the tzatziki on a darker colored plate so it shows up. We'll put a nice amount on there, enough for 4 people to share. And we'll do a little tomato salad with it. We'll dress that with a little olive oil. And salt and pepper. And some Greek oregano. We'll just cut our pita bread into narrow wedges. And you can always toast more as needed. It's nice to serve it when it's really hot and steaming from the pan. And here it is, tzatziki.